Now, I was thinking about having a schedule as well as returning full time, which I'm hoping to keep up. I uploaded 4 videos in the past few days, and which has been very unique recently, especially for 2015, as there's been major gaps between some of my videos. Um, but I've been thinking about having a schedule as well as still uploading the random traditional, say, PMDB videos. I'm also considering having like a schedule and having like themed videos, and I'm thinking to do them every Tuesday and Thursday. So every Tuesday could be like PMDB Talks Wrestling. That's one themed video I've been considering. I'm 50-50 about, because a lot of the wrestling reviews get this false flag bullshit annoyance, where you know, Aaron Rift, for example, he got his Extreme Rules 2015 review flagged, and it was down from YouTube for a while, but he got his back up. But it's like, do I really want this carry on with false flags when I'm just talking about swing like wrestling? I don't know if I can be bothered going through that, but another part of me would love to have a wrestling themed show on here, because it's sadly probably the thing I know most about still. So I'm thinking either wrestling, or if I don't go wrestling, perhaps I'll talk about something like Emmerdale every Tuesday night. So, and then on Thursday I could talk about something in the LGBT community, give my opinion on a topic that's relevant in the LGBT community or wherever it is now. I've been gay for over 7 years now. My last video was coming out of the closet 7 years later, which you can see. Um, and I would have to Google what the title is now, because it's not just LGBT now. It's like LGBT A, B, C, or I don't know. It's getting a mouthful. It really is. I don't know how many more letters they can add to the title, but it's getting a fucking mouthful. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you've got any more themed videos you'd like to suggest, do suggest right away. I've had a few suggestions in the past about doing film ones, and I think I don't go to the cinema a lot. I can count on my hand how many times I've been to the cinema in the last 5 years. Say, I think I had a date to see The Thing, The Thing was awful. I went to see Dark Knight Rises, which was I've watched it again on, here it is. Let's see, The Dark Knight Rises. I've watched it again on repeat, and it gets worse on repeat viewing. I'm not in a rush to watch that again. And then went and saw Skyfall that same year. There's Skyfall. I haven't watched that as much. I'm not sure about that film either. So there was The Dark Knight Rises, Skyfall, then I saw One Direction, which I do have. I got it as an unwanted Christmas present. It's what can I say? It's at least the 3D in that film was good, but yeah, it wasn't. I wouldn't recommend it. And then after that, I think the last film I've seen in the cinema was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the reboot. Or it was fucking awful. I tell you what, it's been a long time since I watched a film in cinema that I genuinely liked from start till finish. I think the only film, or maybe two, the one I haven't watched in years, so my opinion could have changed because it gets slaughtered, and that is Super Mario Bros. The movie. I loved it as a kid. going to see that in 1993, but it gets slaughtered on here. So if I were to watch it again, perhaps I would be one of the many critics of the film. And the other one is Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. I remember going to see it, and I thought that was a brilliant film, and I still do. I think it's those first two Home Alone films are classics, but I can't recall a time since 1992, 1993 that I've went to see a film that I haven't been slightly disappointed in. Perhaps maybe Batman Begins. See, Batman Begins, I've seen all the Batmans in cinema from forever till now. I was too young for Returns in '89. But I would say maybe Batman Begins was the closest to that I've been totally satisfied, and that was not really during my first viewing of it in the cinema. I was still a bit optimistic. But on repeat viewing, it's became better. It's still a bit bland now and again, but it is the best out of the three Nolan films, or the most enjoyable, I think. Now, my opinion has changed. You will find videos where I say The Dark Knight is the best, pardon me, Batman film ever, but it's not my favourite anymore. Anyways, I'm sort of rambling on here. What was I talking about? Yeah. So people think I'm this major film buff because I've got all these DVDs, Bond, Batman, Halloween, etc. But I over the last 5 years, I've went to see The Thing, Bond and Batman, One Direction, and Turtles. Five films in the last 5 years. So I don't go to cinema often. I don't sit and watch films either. I hardly watch any TV programs. I like trying to concentrate on my own life, and I'll watch football if it's on. I won't go out my way to watch football either. I'd rather be playing it like I do every Wednesday. That's a reason why I won't be guaranteeing you a video on Wednesday evenings, because that's my football night at the moment. So I apart from Emmerdale, I really don't watch a lot of TV or films. So I've been suggested do film reviews and stuff like that, but I don't know enough about films to do them any justice. Now, I have tried in the past and they've been quite bad. There was one I made, Brainy's, I can't remember the actual title, Brainy's Halloween review or whatever, and I was talking about the whole Halloween set. Yeah, it was quite bad. It was, I think I got shown up in that video. I wasn't. I'm a big fan of Halloween, but I don't know every name and every person who's been involved with the films like maybe I should when I'm reviewing them. I know the basics like John Carpenter, Jamie Lee Curtis, my favourite actor Donald Pleasance, Daniel Harris, who was in 4 and 5, and then she was later in Rob Zombie's 2. Rob Zombie, of course. And then I start to struggle with the names of the other actors and the other people involved. I'm trying to remember who played Sheriff Brackett in the original 2 films. His name escapes me. I'll come back to me. So yeah, perhaps when I'm doing film reviews, I feel like I should be more insightful, and I'm not. So I don't think I'll be doing any film reviews unless I really, really feel like I can bring something to the table that no one else has. But yeah, apart from say film reviews, music same as films. I know what I like when I hear it, but I couldn't possibly tell you who sings it. There was one time when I was out, and this is bad, considering I'm in the dark now. Here we go. There was one time I was out, and there was a song playing I was thinking to myself, oh, it's quite a good song, and said to the person dancing next to us, I said, who's that? He said, it's Miley Cyrus. I thought, whoops. Big Miley Cyrus fan, didn't even know it was her singing. So yeah, I'm pretty crap at music and films outside of Bond, Batman, Halloween, and I'm not the most obsessed Bond, Batman, Halloween fan either. I know the basics and more than say the average Joe, but compared to the real obsessed fans, I'm pale in comparison. So yeah. So let me know if you think, as well as the traditional PMDB videos, let me know if you think if you'd be up for weekly videos, weekly themed videos coming from yours truly. Alright, let's see how dreadful this video is.